Hey, you're listening to episode 6 of The Matt Show. My name is Matt Walla, and with me is Matt Charlton.
Hi, guys.
Luckily, we're both called Matt, so The Matt Show makes sense, so no one's left out.
But who is the better Matt? That is the question.
We're yet to determine that.
Are we?
Yep. Should we crack on with some awesome facts?
Okay. Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Okay, so my first one is that bananas set off the Geiger counter. Do you know what the Geiger counter is?
Geiger counter?
Yeah, or Giga. I think it's Geiger.
Giga. Is it something to do with your mum?
110% my mum's name is Giga.
I knew it. What's the Geiger counter?
It tests radiation.
What?
It tests radiation, and bananas set off the radiation detector called the Geiger counter.
So bananas are radioactive?
Well, another interesting side fact about this is technically they're not radioactive, but they've got potassium in them, which sets them off. But after the Fukushima Japan accident 4 years ago, Japan banned bananas.
4 years ago?
Yes, 2011. You know, in the
There's another accident. Oh, the nuclear power plant.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, right.
Yeah, they banned bananas.
If I ate a load of bananas, would I turn into a superhero?
Maybe one that produces bananas or looks like a banana.
Produce bananas like I shit them out.
Well,
or I become yellow, like a Simpson. Yeah. Or it just gives you jaundice.
Or you know those banana slugs? Are they banana slugs where the dick's in the head?
What?
You turn into a banana slug where the dick's in the head because you're a dickhead.
Say that again. A banana slug has a dick.
I don't know if it's banana slug. It's some kind of banana-related animal called banana something, and its penis is the same size as its body. And
I think I might be a banana slug. I'm joking. Mine is horribly disproportionate, and not in a good way. I've got some cool facts for you.
Okay.
Oh, do you still have more? Are you still going with your banana?
We can go in turns. We can go in turns.
Because your ones are really good usually. Because you actually source them. Mine are just not made up and equally sourced. Did you know what hard drive means? You know, on a computer you've got a hard drive. Do you know why it's called a hard drive?
Because it's hard to drive?
Yep.
Was that the answer?
Yep.
No, Matt Waller, I don't know.
Because,
enlighten me.
Well, no, you're right. Because when you drive a car, it's relatively easy.
Right.
Because cars are made for driving. But when you try to drive a hard drive, it's impossible. Or hard. That's why it's called a hard drive. Because they're rubbish transport. Someone got on one once and sat on it in the middle of the road and went, go! Where's the acceleration for this thing? And then someone goes, this is a hard drive. And then someone else goes, we should call it a hard drive. I think it was Bill Gates.
Was it in 1904?
No, Bill Gates wasn't alive in 1904. I think he was born in like 2003 or something.
Yeah, I think so. He's pretty young, isn't he, Bill Gates?
I think so. Yeah. So all my facts are computer facts. Do you know what HTML stands for?
I think so.
What?
Hypertext.
Nope.
What?
Incorrect. Hymen, masturbation. No, that's not right.
I was going to say
Hymen, testicles, masturbation, lesbians.
I've been lied to all these years.
Yeah. It actually stands for hypertext markup language. So you're halfway there.
Wow,
God.
geek.
Thanks for listening, guys. I know you love it. Secretly, you hate it, but you're just you're being kind to us, so we appreciate that, don't we? Do you appreciate that?
I don't appreciate anything. I'm a happy-go-lucky guy.
Oh, what you don't appreciate, or you do appreciate?
No, I was joking. I appreciate things.
Cool.
I've got another fact, but it's kind of a story as well. Should we save that for later? I've got other smaller facts.
Go for it.
So, my next fact is that Matt Waller is a douchebag. Oh, no, sorry. That's not on my list.
Was that on the internet? Did you source that from the internet?
Everyonehatesmattwaller.com. My next fact is that the FDA allow up to 5 rat hairs in peanut butter. So, if you like peanut butter, you could be eating up to 5 rat hairs.
up to 5 rat hairs.
Indeed.
So the FDA, what's that? The Food
Federal Department of something, I think. I'm not sure. I think it
shouldn't
means fucking
shouldn't it be the
douchebag.
FDS then?
Fucking douchebag arseholes is what it stands for.
Oh right.
And Matt is a member.
So hang on. So it's the people who are making peanut butter say, how many rat hairs have you got in there? Oh, we've got 4. No one at any point goes, probably take them out. No, leave them in there. As long as you don't have more than 5, you're fine. That's what you're saying.
How do you even count them?
Well,
how do you know if you've got 6? I'm like, oh, sorry, I can't use this one. It's got 6 in.
I imagine the majority of people can count to 6.
But imagine how big the vats are of peanut butter that they make.
Why rat hairs? Are you allowed other hairs? Like,
don't question my facts.
Like pig hair.
Do pigs have hair?
Yeah. You know, sometimes on a pork scratching, when you get one from a pup, it's all like there's a little bit of hair in it.
No, I don't. But you shouldn't either because you're a vegetarian.
Do you know? I've actually got a fact that I've just remembered about pork scratchings.
Okay.
This is from Ricky Gervais.
Yes.
He did a stand up, and he said Rick Walla, the fat bloke from the fat bloke from Pop Idol, who is no relation to me, by the way. Just so you know.
I think it was you, wasn't it? Anyway.
No. He is the same. He's got the same amount of body fat as a pork scratching, which is ridiculous.
Where did he get this fact from? Like, how did he make this into it?
I don't know. Research. You've got to research before you do this shit.
Okay.
Another computer fact. Do you know what CPU stands for?
Complete prick. Ulcer.
Yes.
Penis ulcer. Never mind. What does it mean?
Cattle portraying turnips. No, what? Why can't I spell? Cattle...
No, that's right. CPU. Oh, no, CPT.
Yeah, I don't know why I said so. Cattle producing underwear.
So instead of producing milk through their, udders, they produce underwear.
Yeah.
I want to meet these cattle. Like, I need underwear.
Yeah, they're really nice to get on with.
I have one last fact.
Matt, one last fact. We've not even done 10 minutes yet.
Okay, well, I've got a story fact.
Oh, yeah, you do your story after your last fact.
Okay, so my story is that humans shed 40 pounds of skin in their lives.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's like...
I reckon a lot of that is from their feet.
Oh, because walking?
Yeah. And do you know another word for skin?
No.
Oh.
What is it?
Epidermis.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a layer of skin. That's one of the layers of skin.
All right. Last week, Matt gave me a challenge.
I gave you 2 challenges. Or I let the viewers know of 2 challenges that were given to you.
So what are the challenges? Can you remind everyone? Yeah.
One was doing an M&M rap.
Without me.
Yep. And
which I'm prepared for.
Good. I can hardly contain my excitement. No, I am pretty excited to hear it.
Stick around that. Later you're going to hear me do some rapping.
And the other one was to record a sketch, which Matt did not complete.
No. Yeah, he challenged me to make a sketch in 15 days, but unfortunately, I couldn't be bothered. You can't force creativity, Matt.
It's not forcing creativity. It's trying to make creativity... What's the word? Try to make someone who is creative use their talent. Flourish. That's what I was using to. Flourish.
You're trying to flourish me. Today, this episode 6, is coming at you slightly louder, you may have noticed, because I figured out an option on my microphone on how to turn the gain up. We were wondering why our other podcasts were a little bit quiet. This time, hopefully it's a little bit louder, so apologies if you weren't expecting that and you've had to turn it down.
Let's hope that it is as loud as we hope it is. And we're not false advertising, because you can get a prison for that.
Yeah, well, luckily we're not making any money from this, so if you do want to send in some money, we should have a
so if you want to send us some money,
we should have a PO box or PayPal. Yeah, we're not going to accept your money. Speaking of money, did you send out the prize?
No, because we're waiting on you.
Oh, to do
In fact,
it's my fault.
Rosie's messaged me twice this week.
Have you sent her your tea?
No, because
you
I'm
owe her
going to send
tea?
it with the naked photo.
Alright. It's definitely not going to be photoshopped, by the way. Can I just send a picture of one of those banana slugs? With my face on it.
You can't tell her, then it ruins the surprise.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully she's not listening to this episode. Hopefully she's bored. I'm not listening to the Matt Show. Boring.
Do you want to hear my story fact?
Yes.
Do you know why Domino's is called Domino's, the pizza chain?
No. Is it something to do with... because their logo is really similar to the game Dominos?
No, not at all.
Alright.
That's just coincidental. It just looked cool.
Okay.
So, in 1904, there were two people...
Are we ever going to give real facts on this show?
There was two people searching around the world for the best pizza sauce. And they went to all sorts of places. They went to Paris, they went to Italy, all the places you think you'd find good pizza sauce. And then they went to a little council house estate in Newcastle.
You asked the lightweight, eh, man?
Yeah, exactly like that. And they were talking to this guy about pizza and how much he loved it. And he was like really big, he was really fat. And so he must have eaten a lot of pizza. And they got on the...
fat, so he must have eaten a lot of pizza.
So they got on the topic of pizza sauce. And there was a guy with the other guy. One guy was called Tom. One guy was called Dom. Tom and Dom in the bungalow. And...
You're thinking of Dick and Tom.
I know, I'm taking a piss.
Oh, right. My bad.
And... No, sorry?
Sorry, no.
Do you want to interrupt any more, Matt Walla?
Sorry, carry on. I can't help it. Sometimes I just like listening to my own voice.
So...
That's why I do this podcast. Anyway, sorry. Tom and Dom in the bungalow. One of them was really fat because he ate too much pizza.
So Tom was talking to the two guys looking for this ultimate pizza sauce. And he remembered the week before, Dom had made Tom the best pizza in the world. And he turns around and goes, Dom, he knows. And thus, in 1904, Domino's was built, born, existed, created.
So that's how the Dom he knows.
Yeah.
Do you fancy a Dom he knows tonight? Guys, what should we order? Should we order Pizza Hut or should we order Dom he knows? What other pizza? There's a pizza chain called Tops Pizza, isn't there?
I've never heard of that.
Alright.
Have you got any more facts?
Just more computer facts, really. Oh no, I've got this one written down.
No, it's not written down, Matt. It's in your memory.
In my memory, I've got this written down in my memory.
And the CPU. Sorry.
Jelly beans are made from bug shit.
That's a little misleading.
You
Matt
actually
Waller.
told me that yourself.
Yeah, that's a little misleading.
Go on then. What's the actual fact?
Well, no, it's your fact. I'm not gonna.
Well, no, that's all.
I don't
know.
interrupt. Unlike some people over here.
Are made out of bug shit.
What is the word really for?
Beetle shit.
No, it's the same thing they use on nails. People's nails.
Nail varnish.
No, begins with S. And it's not shit.
Salad. Salamander. Oh, scorpion.
Yeah, you got it. Scorpions. No, shellac.
Shellac.
It's coated in shellac. Which
I don't remember you saying that word.
It's shellac.
Shellacs. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Nice sock there, by the way.
I've got an itch on my foot, and I think it can pick up.
Yeah,
scratching.
I was going to say Matt's scratching his foot right next to.
And every time I scratch, I can see the line on Audacity.
If you have just been hearing some scratches, that's Matt. He put his foot right up against the microphone.
It's Matt scratching his balls, guys.
Charlton. He talks about himself in the third person. You know your pizza fact, and you had that guy who was fat.
Domino's. Dom, he knows.
Dom, he knows. I've got an actual story about fat people.
Okay.
If you are listening and you are obese, then all right.
You got to be careful here because one of the two of us in this room used to be obese.
I used to be a bit podge back in the day.
Obese or a bit podge.
Bit podge. I don't actually know anyone who's obese, like morbidly, apart from like one person, but not really a mate. Anyway.
Do I know that? Oh.
Yeah.
So you got a former fatty. Anyway, carry on. Sorry for interrupting. I apologise when I interrupt.
It's alright. We both do it to each other, so we're both as guilty as interrupting. We should get some... we should, count how many times someone interrupts us, or when we interrupt each other and then like we make a little tally. Let's not bother doing that. That's boring.
Yeah.
God, where was I? So last year I was living in Vancouver, in Canada, which is on the west coast, and it's a lovely city, especially in the summer. There's beaches you can visit. And one day I was with a couple of people, and we were on a bus. Now the buses in Vancouver are really like kind of the first half of them, the front half, have all the seats are like you can put them up and you can put them down. Okay. So like when no one's using them, they just like spring up. There's a lot of buses around the world that are really similar, but in Vancouver, like there's especially a lot of them. And we got on the bus once, and it was pretty busy, and there was 3 or 4 obese people with their little scooters, and the chairs were all pushed up to accommodate their fatmobiles. Mobility scooters, sorry. Anyway.
Racist?
I'm not racist against fat people. I'm fattest.
They're a race. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, they have a race, but anyway.
In their fatmobiles.
In their family meals.
Fatmobiles.
In their fat meals. I was going to say, they have family meals every time they have a single meal. I'm lost. I should have written this down, but it's sort of from my memory. So yeah, they were taking up essentially like 15 seats to accommodate 3 obese people. So everyone was like stood up, squashed, whilst they sat on their mobility scooters. And me and a few mates had shopping because we were going to head to the beach for a little picnic because it was like a nice summer's day. No, it wasn't gay. There was girls there.
Girls can be gay too, Matt.
Fine. We're all the LGBT club. We're all on the bus going to the beach to eat our picnic, and one of us had a French loaf sticking out of the bag.
Definitely contains some kind of porno.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, I'm just going to...
Interrupting,
talk.
Like your tally is going crazy right now. And this fat woman, I noticed she just kept looking at the bag with the French loaf sticking out of it, and she started like salivating. And I was looking at her, and I tried to catch the eye of my friend, and eventually this woman just goes, "Is that a French loaf?" My friend said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Are you going to put melted cheese on that?"
She was having some kind of orgasm.
And it was so bizarre. And I was like, wow, I've never ever had a conversation started by someone saying, "Is that a French loaf? You're going to put cheese on that?" And genuinely, you could tell she was like proper aroused by this loaf.
Well, was the French loaf really your penis? Replace the words Matt said of French loaf with penis in that story.
Right. So my penis was in someone else's bag, and then a fat woman says, "See that penis? Are you going to put cheese on that?"
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's actually what happened. It was my penis that I removed. Right. It was funnier in my head when I was thinking about it earlier. I think it was more of a visual gag because
penis.
No, I meant because they were obese. But it just annoyed me. They weren't disabled. They were just obese.
Some people can't help being fat, though, I think.
Yeah? How so?
This is going to get, I don't want to get deep in a comedic podcast, but I really struggled to lose weight.
Comedic podcast?
Because you're a joke.
Oh. I was going to say, I don't know, were we trying to make this funny? If so, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, what's next, Matt Walla?
Should we read an email?
Can do.
We got an email during the week. Shall I read it?
Go for it. I've not been allowed to read this.
Keep talking.
Okay. So whilst you're getting up an email, shall I read you one riddle very quickly?
Mm-hmm.
It made me laugh earlier because it must be a very old riddle. When young, I am sweet in the sun. When middle-aged, I make you gay. When old, I am more valued than ever. What am I?
When young, I make you sweet in the sun.
I am sweet in the sun.
I am sweet in the sun. In the middle-aged, I'm gay.
When middle-aged, I make you gay. When old, I am more valued than ever.
Teeth?
No. How did teeth make you gay? Oh, I really like his teeth.
Nothing makes you gay, though.
Yeah, but I don't think it means gay as homosexual.
Oh, like happy?
Yeah.
Do people still use the word gay for happy?
This is why I said it was probably an old.
Oh, right, yeah. So something makes you happy in middle-aged. Chocolate?
No.
Oh, I don't know, this is hard.
Wine. Got the email?
Oh, dear. So this is from a Canadian, actually, whose name is also Matt.
Do we have any other friends who aren't called Matt?
Laura.
Laura's your friend.
Hillary. Marlon.
No, Marlon's my friend. Hey, Marlon.
Yeah. He's my friend as well. So, an email from Matthew Kirk. He's Canadian.
What was his name?
Matthew Kurt.
You said Kirk.
I didn't mean to say Kirk. Sorry.
Bad friend.
Kurt. Matthew Kurt. I was reading it as well. I saw it said Kurt and I read out Kirk. Hey guys, long time listener, first time caller. First time caller. Love the show. Keep up the good work. Oh, thanks, Matt. That means a lot.
I read that in a sarcastic tone.
Oh.
Keep up the good work.
No, that definitely is sincere. As a Canadian, I wanted to know if there was anything about Canadian culture that bothers you. Anything weird or different you have experienced here as compared to back home. P.S. Walla is the better Matt in my opinion. Thanks.
I need to see that for proof that he wrote that. I'm not answering your question, Matt Kurt.
So how weird was that you asked who's the better one at the start of the podcast? And then I already knew the answer because we've got an opinion from a valid listener who's been long-time listener, first-time caller / emailer. So they've got to answer the question, otherwise we're going to lose listeners. And
I think you should answer the question.
As a Canadian,
since you're the better Matt.
As a Canadian, I wanted to know if there was anything about Canadian culture that bothers you. No. Do you know what? I love Canadian culture. There's nothing about it that annoys me at all. It's so similar to British culture.
Well, the one thing that annoys me about Canadian culture, it's the only thing I'm going to say because I'm the inferior Matt, is when... So you talk... You meet someone and they go, hey, how you doing? And you go to answer and they don't care. They've already walked away. Like, why ask how I'm doing if you're not even going to bother waiting for the answer? Just piss off. Don't ask me how I'm doing. Don't pretend you care.
Wow, that's really struck a nerve.
Every day at work, people are like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm good. And then I'm gone. I'm like, why? Why ask me?
Do you know what? I just thought we should get Matt on as a special guest.
I was going to suggest this today, but he was going to a Raptors game. And actually, I don't want him on here.
Has he gone to a Raptors game?
Yeah, I don't want him on here for being a douchebag about me.
No. Next week, let's get Matt Kurt. Next week, you're coming on. We're going to interview a real life Canadian.
I took him to David's tea today and gave him lots of tea-related advice.
Advice? I gave him lots of tea-related advice. Yeah, next week we're going to interview... We have to ask him if he says yes. We're going to interview a real-life Canadian and we're going to debunk the myths about actual Canadians. Do they have flappy heads? Do they go, oh, hey guy, how's it going, buddy? Is that what they sound like?
That's what Matt Kurt sounds like.
I want to debunk some myths about Canadians, guy.
Actually, if he says you're the better Matt, does that include him as well in there? So he's saying you're better than him.
I think he was just referring to...
But he didn't state. You can never assume.
Okay, so that means I'm the best Matt in the world. Better than Matt DeBlanc? Is that the bloke? Joey? Matthew Perry? I'm trying to think of other famous Matts. I don't know anymore.
I'm definitely the better Matt.
In your opinion.
In fact.
But in the opinion of our valid listener, which counts more. What we do? News stories.
So I've got two. I'll be really quick with the first one. Apparently, Starbucks red cups, people have started to think that they worship the devil because of the red cups.
People were getting really offended because there was no Christmas images on the Christmas cups from Starbucks. They were just plain red, right?
Yeah, because it's minimal. That's what's in fashion right now, isn't it? Like minimal advertising.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like branding.
So you see a red cup and you think, oh, look, it's from Starbucks. But then...
Apparently they think because it's red now...
Why are people bothered
They
about
mean
this?
that it's the devil, or they worship the devil. Like, people are genuinely thinking that Starbucks worship the devil.
Of course they do. Why are people bothered about... Who gives a fuck?
Because if you're spending $6 on a coffee...
Yeah, but people who go to Starbucks... No offence if you go to Starbucks, but you're getting ripped off. Come on. $6 for a... £3, whatever, for a coffee in England.
So my next
from Starbucks.
Story
buy a bottle of Nescafe. A jar of Nescafe.
Completely different. I
Instant
hate coffee and I still know the difference.
Gold blend. Couple of sugars, you can't taste the difference.
So my next story...
Perks you up a little bit.
Is about... There's a fake
infographic. I'm just trying to get the tallies equal.
I think you won on all the other podcasts.
Ooh. What happened to us being friends on this? This was meant to be about two friends. Now we're just hating on each other. Should we go back to being friends?
Only if you go back to being friends. I listened to the podcasts, episode 1, 2, and 3. You're really mean to me. So now I'm...
Oh, really? Sorry.
4, 5, and 6 are going to be me being mean to you.
Okay.
So
and then next episode we'll go back to being friends. Yeah?
Okay.
When we interview the Canadian, Matt Kurt.
So there's an infomercial going around, or there was around Halloween, that people, like trick-or-treaters, were getting drugs in their Halloween candy. And my first point of comment on this is, drugs are expensive. Why the fuck would you give them to little kids on Halloween? Hey, have $200 worth of ecstasy.
No way. That's ridiculous. Do you know why?
Why?
Drug dealers, I'm not like some fucking sick people in this world, but drug dealers like always give you the first batch free, don't they? To get you hooked. And once you're hooked, you're like, oh, I really need some more heroin.
Yeah, but to little, like...
Yeah, no, people are fucked up giving it to kids, right?
But no, it's fake. It was a fake infomercial.
Oh, it was fake? Sorry,
yeah.
I thought you meant that. Okay.
So my point was...
I thought that show was based on facts.
This is a fact about a fake infomercial.
Do I just not listen to you ever? Did you already say fake infomercial?
About 7 times.
God damn it, Matt. Open your fucking ears. I'm talking to myself, by the way, not you. We should change your name.
Why my name?
Just so it's more clear who we're talking about.
You can be Dick. And I can be Matt. Everyone's a winner.
Don't make me laugh when I've got a mouthful of tea. Okay. Everyone's a winner. Go. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Stop apologising, Matt. I'm talking to myself again. Stop apologising to yourself, Dick. There you go, now it's more clear. It's a fake infomercial. Okay, it's fake. So that didn't actually happen.
I feel like we kind of lost the moment. Do you want to go do your rap?
Yeah. I'm getting myself psyched up for my rap, the challenge. So I'm only going to do 2 verses because...
Are you going to do the chorus as well?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. This is... Oh, can you introduce me?
This is Matt Walla, who is doing a cover of Without Me by Marshall Bruce Mathers III.
Nice.
A.K.A. Eminem.
Nice. A.K.A. Slim Shady.
A.K.A. Stan.
No, Stan's the fan.
Yeah, but it's him.
True. Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside. Round the outside. Round the outside. Chick, chick, boom. Chick, everybody. Chick, chick, boom. Chick, chick. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Damn, 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 damn. Do do do. Damn, 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 damn. Yeah. Yo, I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor. What?
You got the lyrics up. I just realised.
Matt, you interrupted me when I did I can't believe you did that. I was gonna have to start from the beginning now. I'm joking. Matt's having a go at me because I got the lyrics up. Do you want to take the lyrics away from me, or can I?
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to make it fair from all my other rap battles.
You have the lyrics up when you... It's not a rap battle, though.
No, I didn't have the lyrics up. Anyway, continue.
You did. You had it up on the screen.
For City High, but not for Bitophobia.
Well, I don't know the rules.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, this is a disaster.
Go on, let's go. Get back into it. A real artist just goes back into it.
Right. I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table when he's operating. You waited this long to stop debating because I'm back and on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem is complicated, so the FCC won't let me be or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me, so come on, Dib, bum on your lips, fuck that, cum on your lips and some on the tits and get ready, because this shit's about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Debbie. Now, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, because we need a little controversy, because it feels so empty without me. Repeat that. Little hellions. Kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed. The parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like prisoners, helpless, till someone comes along on a mission and yells... Bitch. A visionary, vision scary, start a revolution, polluting the airways, a rebel. So just let me revel and bask in the fact that I got everyone kissing my ass and it's a disaster. Such a catastrophe for you to see, so damn much of my ass you asked for me. Well, I'm back. Victor Ben and Tenor tune it in, and then I'm gonna enter in on your skin like a splinter. The centre of attention, back for the win, I'm in arresting. The best thing since wrestling, investing in your kids is a nesting. Testing, attention please, feel the tension. Soon as someone mentions me, here's my 10 cents. My 2 cents is free, a new sense. Who sent? You sent for me? There you go, that's 2 verses.
I think you could have done that without the lyrics.
Shall I do the third verse just because I'm on a roll?
Do you know the I think you should do a verse without the lyrics.
I don't know this last verse.
Even if it's a verse that you have already done without the lyrics.
Oh, no, I'm not going to repeat the verse again.
You've rapped it to me without the lyrics, the previous verse.
Alright. I've already done it now. I'm going to do the third verse.
You're not just letting me down, you're letting the viewers down, you're letting your mum down, you're letting your dad down, you're letting your cat buttons down.
Hello, Buttons, if you're listening. I know you're a cat, so you're probably not, but if you are, just the off chance, really appreciate it. A tisket, a tasket, off a tit for tat with anybody who's stuck in this shit, that shit, Chris Kirkpatrick, you're gonna get your ass kicked worse than the little Limp Biscuit bastards. And Moby, you're gonna get stumped by Obi. You 36-year-old ball-headed fag, blow me. You don't know me, you're too old, let go, it's over. Nobody listens to techno and the let's go. Just give me the signal, I'll be there with a whole list full of no insults. I've been dope. Suspenseful with a pencil ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. I can never get that bit, so I have to say it slowly. But sometimes the shit just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this must mean I'm disgusting. But it's just me, I'm just obscene. Though I'm not the first king of controversy, I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey... There's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it will be so empty.
Without
me.
I thought we could do it together and it'd be
okay. Be so empty without me.
Dom, he knows.
Dom, he knows. He knows what's up. And Pete is a hut. Cool. So that's my challenge done. What do I win?
Nothing, because you use lyrics.
Oh.
The reason I interrupted is because halfway through the first verse, I realised you had lyrics. I was shocked because Matt, in previous days, has rapped the first verse to me without lyrics.
Yeah, but I always get it wrong or stumble, and you won't know that because you don't know the lyrics.
I stumbled and got lyrics wrong in the other ones. That's what made it funny. If I have to get laughed at by our listener, you have to get laughed at as well.
Okay. Well, give me another song to do then, and I won't use the lyrics.
I can remember the name of the song. Where it goes, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Lose Yourself.
Yeah, Lose Yourself, that's it.
Now?
Yeah, go for it.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already. Mum's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking, how? Everybody's joking now, the clock's run out. Time's up, over, blow, snap back to reality, etc.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, there goes Rabbit. He choked. He's so mad, but he won't give up. That is he. No, he won't have it. And then, genuinely, that's where I forget. So I actually need the lyrics.
But you did like a whole verse really well.
Almost. You're listening to the Eminem cover show.
You're listening to the Matt and Dick show.
Why'd you call yourself Dick?
You're listening to the Matt Charlton and Dick Walla show.
You're listening to the Matt Walla and fucking prick cunt shit tits wanker cunt fuckface show.
What happened to being friends?
I'm sorry. I thought this was going to be the best show ever.
I think it is.
And it is.
Okay.
It is.
I've got a challenge for you for next week, and it's not a rap song this time.
Oh, cool.
Because I had to sing City High, I've got a song for you to sing.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterious Girl by Peter Andre.
Oh, wow. Okay, I accept your challenge.
Okay.
And I raise you. You've got to sing. Did you hear Busted got back together?
I told you.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me.
No, I haven't heard.
Look how loud that was. Sorry for your ears, people, if you're listening to that. Busted got back together. Was that today or yesterday or the day before?
I woke up to it today, so I assume it was...
He woke up to the good news. Because Matt told me earlier he used to have posters of Busted on his bedroom
No,
wall.
that's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
No, I said... When you said you're the biggest fan, I said, I knew you'd have posters on the wall.
That was a joke.
It wasn't. He's got a tattoo.
Busted. Busted back together, and I want you to sing a Busted song.
I can do that. But I would need to listen to the song through my headphones again.
What are the...
Crash Wedding, Air Hostess.
Air Hostess. You've got to sing Air Hostess in an Air Hostess outfit.
Well, the viewers aren't going to... The listeners aren't
I'll film it and put it on YouTube.
No. Where would I get an Air Hostess costume from? Matt Kurt's probably got one.
Matt Kurt, if you've got an Air Hostess costume, please bring it into work.
I was going to give Matt Kurt a shout out today. But
You already have?
No, for helping me in the situation, but I'm not going to bother now.
What was the situation he was helping you in?
I'm not. No. After he proclaimed his love for Dick Walla, I'm no longer thankful.
If you are currently listening to this driving to Manchester, hello. If you're currently sitting on the sofa listening to this at home, hello.
If you're at work listening to this, future Matt and future Dick, hello.
Hello. We say hello to ourselves. If you're lying on your bed listening to this, hello.
That's really fucked up.
I know.
People having sex to the Matt show.
No, I didn't mean that.
Your voice when you said hello gave the listeners everything they needed to.
From past experience, I like to listen to podcasts. Not this one. I like to listen to better podcasts, more professional podcasts whilst I'm falling asleep. And it just feels like, I've got someone there. Doesn't make me feel so lonely. You're listening to the Matt Show, where we have been insulting each other, but we like each other really, don't we?
No.
Oh. Well, oh. Oh.
Yeah, we do.
What time are we on? Are we almost...
40 minutes
We're
almost.
That's gone so quickly. It felt... Wow, okay. I've actually enjoyed making this one.
Me too. Do you not enjoy making the rest of them?
No, I think they've all been... they've all been really good, and thanks for supporting us, guys. Hopefully, we was talking to Matt Kurt earlier. He's got a lot of mentions today. We should call this episode the Matt Kurt special. Although next week, if he comes in, we can interview him. That should be the Matt Kurt. We should have 2 Matt Kurt specials.
That's a little bit stalkerish. Let's not do that.
Anyway, where am I going with this?
You were talking to Matt Kurt earlier.
Oh yeah, and he said we should put these on iTunes. Cause
I tried to put the first one on, but...
Yeah, but we just didn't hear anything back.
Did you ever check your email? It was to your iTunes email address.
I never got an email.
It was to the one that's...
Well, I think if we put it on iTunes, we have to mark it as not safe for work because you swear.
I swear.
And your voice is offensive, yeah. But then technically, not safe for work. Who's listening to podcasts loudly in an office?
But sometimes people say you've got a face for the radio. You've got a face for the radio.
Me? Matt has got a face for ghost trains. You know, on ghost trains, they have like the face at the front of the cart.
Yeah.
That's what your face looks like. This is why are we being so mean to each other?
You're always mean to me.
I know, but why are you being mean back? I don't expect this. It's funny when it's one way. You're like my sidekick, Batman and Robin. You're Robin. I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman. You're Robin.
You're Fat Man.
Do we have any other
Twat Man?
Any other topics of conversation?
Matt Man. So we've done computer facts. We've done that bug shit jelly bean fact. I did my fat people anecdote, which wasn't as funny as I thought it was in my head. You've done your why is Domino's called Dominos.
Yep.
Dom he knows. What else have you written
I've got
down?
some written down in my head, Matt Walla.
Oh, I've done my rap as well.
I've got some more riddles. Because you're pretty good at riddles. I got some really hard... but you've just looked at the...
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, so I build bridges of silver and crowns of gold. Who am I?
Bridges of silver and crowns of gold.
Who am I?
Blacksmith.
No. Don't be so literal.
Bridges of silver.
And crowns of gold.
Crown. Oh, a dentist.
Yes. Voiceless... Blech.
Matt
Voiceless...
just slapped himself. he fucked up his words and slapped himself. That's a good method. Wow.
Voiceless it cries, wingless it flutters, toothless it bites, mouthless it mutters. What am I?
River?
No.
Sandwich?
No.
I don't know.
No, but you're good at riddles.
Mouthless? I thought mouth because...
Voiceless it cries, wingless it flutters, toothless it bites, mouthless it mutters. What am I?
Nothing?
No.
A dream?
No.
Flutters? Nerves? Emotions?
No. Give up?
Yeah.
With the wind. What always runs but never walks, often murmurs, never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, has a mouth but never eats.
A river?
Yes.
Sorry, going back to the other one, the wind.
Voiceless it cries, it makes that noise.
Voiceless it cries.
It's not actually got a voice, it's not a person.
Right.
Wingless it flutters.
Right, yeah.
Next one. I'm always hungry, I must always be fed, the finger I touch will soon be red.
Don't know.
Fire.
Wow.
That's all my riddles.
Good. I like riddles, but sometimes they annoy me.
Why?
Because sometimes they're just stupid.
You know when they annoy me?
What?
When you say them. Because you're saying them.
Oh. If you would like to email in and be mentioned in episode 7 next week, then please email in at mattc and mattw@gmail.com.
We should change it to mattc and dickw@gmail.com though, shouldn't we? Because you know it's your new name.
I'm gonna get a complex now. All this bullying.
You listen back to the first few episodes and then see who gets the most bullying.
Alright. Should we make a pact not to bully each other anymore?
Yeah, let's see who the first one's bully that is.
No, hang on. Let's make a pact that you don't bully me anymore.
No, let's not do that.
Why? Because you're a bully.
I never bullied you until today.
Fair enough. Alright. Let's hold back on our bullying. So yeah, email in if you've got anything. We need stuff to say, otherwise it is just awkward silences and me trying to think really hard. And then Matt, you always do really well. I have to say this. You always come up with really cool facts, and without you, Matt, it would just me. It would just be me sitting in silence.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would. It'd be. Do you remember there was like an album? I remember this from like 10 years ago of silence. And people were going, oh, it's the best thing, it's so artistic. Bunch of pretentious pricks. It was just an album.
It's like Damien Hirst, though, isn't it, in his fucking art.
Is he the bloke who shat in a bin? Oh no, hang on. What did
he chopped a cow in half and then froze it, or some animal.
Didn't he hang it in a restaurant?
I don't remember. I remember he froze some kind of animal.
Was it a shark?
Might have been.
Yeah.
We have 10 seconds left.
Thanks for listening to episode 6. You've been great. I've been great. Matt Charlton, you've been mediocre at best.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Sexual. So
we're 5 seconds over.
Oh no.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Shall I pause it?
Well, you're closest.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Matt's a douchebag. Matt Walla's a douchebag. Bye,
Don't
guys.
forget to email him. Matt Charlton's a prick.